Hi everyone, good afternoon. I'm jumping on for day 3 of the 30-day challenge. I'm just going to add some people. Hi Hayley. So today I've decided that I'm just going to show my top 5 favourite products. So categories, and then if there's a specific shade I'll let you know which shade is my favourite. And I think as I share what my favourite is, I'll sort of do a bit of a demo at the same time. I'll just apply it so you can see it. So the first favourite is the Make Sense foundation, and I use the shade Fawn. So I'll just figured I'd do a little demo at the same time. And I find that it's easy to just use my hands. I only really need a couple of pumps. Normally I'll use the colour correcting tinted moisturiser underneath, but this is just a simple little demo. Hi. Just a quick and easy demo as I'm telling you about my favourites, so you can see why they're part of my favourites. One of the reasons I like the Make Sense foundation is because it's so easy to use. I just use my fingers. You can use it 3 ways. You can use it with your fingers, with a brush, foundation brush, or with a sponge. And I sort of rotate depending on the day, but if it's just for a quick look like this, I'll just use my fingers. It's nice and easy. Then I don't have to clean anything. And it's a good amount of coverage. I've sort of just done like 1 big pump and then 3 tiny little squirts. This wasn't necessarily on our sheet of different challenges, but we've been told that we can either do what's on the sheet or do something else if we choose to do something else. So that was the foundation. My next favourite it's in our foundation range, and it's the shade Pearlizer, so I use that for highlight. So at the end I just use my hands, I'll use my fingers. And I find if you pump it out and just tap it on with your fingers and then blend it in, it's the best application. Whereas if you use a sponge or even a brush, you won't be able to use 100% of the product. Just because with a sponge it'll soak it up, and with a brush, to an extent, it will potentially soak it up. But with my fingers, whatever I pump out, I get to use all of it, which is good. So I just put it around here on my nose, Cupid's bow on my chin, and then like inner corner and brow bone. And I'll do another pump because I really like it. I like a nice intense highlight. Hi Sam. Day 3 already, it's crazy. I'll do Cupid's bow, how are you? And chin. Hi Mel. And I won't do inner corner or brow bone yet. I'll use one of my shadows for that. The next favourite is blush scent, our blush scent. I've got 2 colours at the moment. I've got pink berry and I've got cherry. Hey, how are you going? We've got about, I think maybe 6 or 7 different colours. I started with the pink berry, and it's good because you can use it as eyeshadow if you wanted. Same with, you can use the eyeshadow as a blush. So I might, cherry's my newer one, so I might do a little bit of cherry because I've only used it once on the eyes, and I'll just use my fingers. It's nice. All of our products are pretty versatile. I did splurt out a little bit too much, but that's alright. So I'll just do that. Hi April. I'm gonna get a brush just to see if I can make it less intense. Brush and fingers. So, I'll go over the top with a bit more foundation. We'll try and blend it out a little bit more, and then I'll just add a bit more foundation. And that's the beauty of makeup. If you make a mistake, you can just fix it up easily. So far my favourites have just been face products, but that's alright. I'll go back in with more pearlizer and add a bit more. How's everyone's day been today? How's your Sunday going? The next, before I go on to my next one, I'm just going to do a little bit of contouring. And I'm going to use Candy Cocoa Shimmer Shadow Sense, which Shadow Sense is the next favourite. And this is nice because it shows the versatility of our products. So you can use Shadow Sense, obviously, for the eyeshadow. That's what it was originally intended to be used for. But you can use it for eyes, blush, bronzer, highlighter, depending on the shade and depending what sort of look you're going for. Eyebrows, which is what I've done today. You can use it for... there's lots of uses. And then it's really easy to use, just with your fingers. I've got plenty of brushes that I can use, but I like using my fingers because it's easy. So, rub it in. I just discovered the other day the Candy Cocoa Shimmer isn't a bad contour bronzer. And to be fair, it's pretty hard to choose like 5 products that are my favourites because they're all amazing. I'm just using the translucid loose powder in Bronze Dust just on top of Candy Cocoa. Hi Maddie, how are you? Just to bronze it up a bit more. Originally when I decided what my topic was going to be for my live today, I was just going to talk about the products, but I thought I may as well show them in use, and then hopefully it will help hope you will be able to see why I love them so much. And now I'm going to use Shadow Sense as it's originally intended. I'm just going to see how it turns out, see what I want to do. I'm going to start by... just concealing the lid with Candlelight. And then using my finger. And then another reason I didn't do my brow bone inner corner highlights earlier was because it's going to cover over the Candlelight will cover over it. And then I'll have to redo it anyway. So that's nice, just to cancel out any redness or any veins you might have. I'm thinking... I might use Seafoam Shimmer, just to have a play. And a good trick that I've learned is to do 3 dots hypo, 3 dots, and then from there just blend it out. Just tap. And then it keeps the product where you want it, and then obviously if you want it more, you put the dots closer in or bigger if you want it to cover a bigger area. So I'll do the other eye and then I'll see if I want more. So 1, 2, 3 in a triangle formation, and then just sort of tap to blend. And then I go in a little bit further, get a bit more adventurous. And you've got about 2 minutes or 1.5 to 2 minutes to play with your shadows once you put them on the lid, and then once they're dry they won't come off. They're smudge proof, and you've got about they'll last a long time. Do another dot there. I just realised I miscounted a bit. I've actually got, I'm gonna count the pearlizer and just the foundation as the same product, because technically they are the same product, they're just different shades. So that's gonna be 1, then blush is the second one, Shadow Sense is 3rd, Lip Sense will be 4th, and then I got mascara as well. I completely forgot about the mascara. So, yeah, it is still going to be 5, but the foundation pearlizer is in the same one because it's the same product, just different shades. So I'll blend it into the crease a little bit. And then the next one, that's 2 with the candlelight. I'll try and stick to 3 colours. So the next one, might do Buttercup Shimmer. Hi, Pally. I'll just put this on the inner half of the lid, and then with the reverse side of the brush that I was using, I'll just pat that out. I'll just do a simple look. Sort of an Aussie inspired look accidentally. And I'll just lightly blend them together. Hi. And I might go underneath with Emerald with Seafoam Shimmer. Blend it out. Next, while we're on eyes, I'll do my mascara. So, got the Undersense 3-in-1 primer, and then the mascara. We got two different mascaras. We got the we got waterproof and humidity resistant, and this is the humidity resistant one, or the regular one. So this is the primer, and luckily my eyeshadow is light enough that you'll be able to tell the difference, hopefully. What have you been up to today, Maddie, if you're still watching? I might do one eye, as I'll just do the primer and mascara on one eye, and then do the other eye, and then that will show you the difference once you use. Hi Michelle, how are you doing? With the primer and the mascara. So the thing with the primer and the mascara, it's got an ingredient called Pupixel in it that helps thicken and lengthen your lashes. And a good tip with using it, when you use it, is to warm it up before you use it. So either stick it in your brow, or put it between your legs, somewhere, just so it warms it up a bit, and it's a lot easier to use. I'll just let that dry a little bit, and then I'll do 2 coats of the mascara. But at the moment, that's just got 1 coat of primer. It's pretty cool. And then as you're wearing it, it helps. Like, there's an immediate, you can tell a difference immediately when you have it on, and then it helps as you wear it. It still helps lengthen and strengthen them and grow them. So I like to go from the root and blink it forward, and then go up and down. So it's pulling the mascara through the lashes from both ways. And then the bottoms. So that's 1 coat. I'll do it this way so you can see. So nothing, 1 coat primer, 1 coat mascara. I'll do another coat. or the bottom. The bottoms don't matter as much. It's personal preference, I think. If you like having the bottoms done, go for it. If you don't like it, you don't have to. So I'm gonna swap. I'm gonna warm this up again, and then I'm gonna do the primer. I'll show you for the moment. Absolutely nothing on the lashes. 2 coats of mascara and 1 coat of the primer. And I'll do the other side. And same thing, drag it through. And just add some more people. And then I'll do 1 mascara and then another. Hi Tracy. How you doing? Let that set for a couple of minutes. So I did Candlelight as a base, Seafoam shimmer, and then Bandana shimmer. Just a bit of a random combination, but I think it looks nice. What do you reckon? Hi Amanda. Thanks. Aussie inspired, I reckon. But I don't reckon they look that bad together, if I'm honest. That's the eyes all done. And last favourite is lips, Lip Sense. I don't know what colour to go with this, but I can't choose a favourite. Actually, with the Shadow Sense and the Lip Sense, I can't choose a favourite. They're all amazing. All the ones I've tried so far. These are my Lip Sense. There's a few there. So the beauty with Lip Sense is it's not a stain, it bonds to your lips. So you do 3 layers of a colour, or you can use 3 colours and do a layer of each, and then you seal it in with gloss, and hey Taylor, and it's smudge proof, kiss proof, waterproof, water resistant for 4 to 18 hours, which is pretty cool. What colour do I go on my lips? I'm gonna do hi Ali. I'm gonna do what I did the other day with Habanero and Dahlia, and do one on one lip, one on the other, just to be different. So, bottom will be Habanero and top will be Dahlia. It's pretty hard not to pull ugly faces while you're doing makeup, I must admit that. Alright, so that's tote 1 for Habanero, and then I'll do tote 1 for Dahlia. And they are, as the totes go along, they're definitely different, but I reckon they look nice together. So you want to try and keep your lips open. You give it about 10 seconds to dry, and then you can go on to the next coat. So next, Habanero. Next, Dahlia. Let it set for a little bit of one more time. And you want to shake them in between layers. the coat, and I'm just swatching them as I do them on my lips. I'm swatching them on my hand as well. Right. Number 3, habanero. And then one more for Dahlia. Let that dry. That's my swatches, so habanero and Dahlia. Because I've used both of those colours, and then I just thought it went to shake my gloss, even though you don't need to do that. I'm used to shaking my lip scents, and it's the same sort of tube. Because I've used habanero and Dahlia. This is also in the collection, so I'll just use the Fiesta gloss. Chuck a bit on my swatch. This is the second time I've tried them. I haven't tried them on their own yet, I just tried them together. And the gloss, if you want, even though have more layers, but with the actual lipstick you wanted, or with the lip sense you just want the 3 layers. And now you can rub your lips together. Thanks. I think they're different. And you can tell that they're different, but I think they look nice together. But yeah, that's my top 5 favourites. Like I said, it was hard to pick a favourite, and I don't have any favourites in favourite colours because they're all really pretty. My favourite blush, I've only tried 2 blushes, so I like cherry and I like pink berry. And yeah, I can't really choose favourite shadow scents. It depends on the day what look I'm looking at doing. So that's all sealed in. I'm just gonna do one of these. So only the gloss will come off. That was blush from earlier. Only the gloss will come off. Yeah. Again, gloss, not colour, not. And yeah, only gloss comes off. And that will last 4 to 18 hours if you are wearing it all day from the start of the day to the end of the day. If you want to maintain the fresh looking colour, you can just apply a gloss throughout the day before you go to. That's really cool. I think. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Thanks for saying that, Tracy. If you have 3 lip sense colours, you can get 27 different combinations out of that. So if you only have 3, you've got 27 different combos you can do. And then also when it comes to gloss, depending on what gloss, like different finishes will give you more different looks. So You're limited to your imagination. You're not even limited to like what colours you have. You can make up completely random combinations. So thanks for saying that, Tracy. But yeah, lasts 4 to 18 hours, and if you want, you can touch up the gloss throughout the day. You don't need to. Definitely don't need to top up the lip scents. And I heard on one of my friend's lives the other day that 1 lip sense is the equivalent of 4 tubes of regular lipstick. So that's pretty cool. And they last a long time. Even with every day use, with daily use, it'll last you at least 6 months. So that's pretty cool. Like I put on Sassy Z the other day. That was my very first lip sense. I got it late Feb, early March last year, I'd say, and it's still good. It's still got heaps in it. So yeah, that's my live for today. Thanks everyone that tuned in. I'll take a couple of photos and put them up. That's day 3 of the 30-day challenge done. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.